All right, I'm joined by our esteemed instructor mentor again here at the Elevate Cybersecurity program. Banner, how you doing today?
Doing good. How are you, Rich?
I'm doing very good. Very, very good. Let's go ahead and talk about a topic that I just don't think people are talking about enough. But at the end of the day, I think stopping cyber threats and investigating, possible cyber attacks is really important. But let's not forget, we're really in this field to make money. So
Definitely.
one of the ways that people can increase their salary in cybersecurity is constantly getting the next certification. Now, the common certifications in the field is to get started is like CompTIA A plus, Network plus. I would probably say, if you would agree with me, the CompTIA Security Plus and Certified Ethical Hacker, those are the two certifications that really open up the majority of the roles for you in cybersecurity. Is that right?
Absolutely. Yeah. So I think if you look at LinkedIn, probably one of the two of the most demanding certifications that a lot of recruiters look for to get you an interview, and that will open the door for people to get an interview with the cybersecurity teams, or Security Plus. CH is also another one that will open the door for a lot of candidates to get an interview. And yeah, I think as you mentioned, having A plus and Network plus, that's a good start point.
Right.
And then from there you can take Security Plus and also CH as a second or third certification to get an interview or a job in cybersecurity.
100%, man. With that said, um, how long should people wait to get their Security Plus certificate out of the way? Like after
Yeah,
getting A plus or Network Plus?
if it were me, I would just do it right away. Because the knowledge that you gain from A plus and Network plus is a good start point, and having the knowledge and passing the exam is and having fresh knowledge from the exams and the courses, and going to Security Plus will make it easier to study for it when you already learned a lot about network and IT in general. And also once you pass Security Plus, having the knowledge that you've gained from Security Plus can also apply to the CEH, and that will, I guess, make the exam and the courses much easier.
How long should you wait before getting your certified ethical hacker?
I would just do it, right after the Security Plus exam. Like once I'm done with the course, I'll just take the next course, because a lot of the things that you will learn in Security Plus will be applicable to the knowledge that you'll learn in CH as well.
Yeah. The range that I saw for like certified ethical hackers, like anywhere between like 80,000 to 120,000. Like one of the roles is like security analyst or like penetration tester. Can you make even more than $120,000 with a certified ethical hacker?
Yeah, definitely. I think that mainly depends on and the other thing also, a lot of the jobs, yeah, that's another I guess benefits are remote, so you don't even have to go to the office. And the salary is mainly depend on your location and also the company's location. So you'll definitely, as you mentioned, you can make more than that. Uh,
Like one of the things that I saw coming in from like a tech recruiting background is that like a lot of people have this misconception that as a cybersecurity professional is like a very introverted person, but you guys are actually writing like a lot of reports. You guys are making presentations. You guys are actually communicating a lot with other stakeholders, other teams. How important would you say? Because I noticed that the higher you climb in cybersecurity, the more communication you actually have to do, right? How important would you say is communication and navigating your cybersecurity career up?
yeah, no, definitely. It's one of the, or if it wasn't the most important skill that you need in cybersecurity, because it's one of the way, you asked earlier, like how to gain even more money or getting a better salary. on the cybersecurity field. I think communication is one of the main skills that you need, right? Like, and not only, in my role, like I do presentation every week or so, but as you go, uh, as you get promoted and you get more into a leadership role, you'll do presentation reporting more often than an analyst role, and that obviously having a higher salary as well. So no, communication is a really important skill that you need in cybersecurity. It's not only technical work. We do a lot of communications.
I think that's one of the biggest misconceptions about the cybersecurity job. It's just like I think the certifications definitely is really important because I would say unlike other fields like software engineering or like product management, you can just get like very general certifications that are like I decided to learn these skills. Like I got like a Google Analytics certification, right? But like you don't really need a Google Analytics certification to be like a product manager or a better software engineer. But the I'd say like the very nice thing about cybersecurity is there's like a very clear path trajectory of like what's the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and then as you keep on progressing up. But if you don't have the like any other job, if you want to get promoted, you have to be vocal. And getting promoted means you're gonna have to do things like interview other people. You're gonna have to do things like manage other people. You're gonna have to do things like hosting one-on-ones with like junior team members and helping them
Absolutely.
kind of grow up in their roles. So if you're strictly just relying on the certifications without the communication skills, it's really hard for you to navigate up. Um, because cybersecurity, like any other role, does not remove yourself from playing the game of kind of like office politics of like you want to go ahead and have a certain position, you have to make it known, and then of course you have to back it up. Um, yeah. So what would you say are some of the benefits of doing this, like, getting multiple certifications early on in your career?
I think one of the benefits of doing, I mean, one of the first things that people will see once they get a job is that having the fundamental certifications is important because that's what gets you the job once you get a job. I think doing and understanding what you want to do in cybersecurity and finding either a course or certification that related to that specific area of cyber, and doing that early in your career is important because as you get more responsibility, your role changes, you will have less time to, you know, uh, dedicate to, doing these certifications, and you won't be doing as much technical work as you would do in an early career role. So that's the benefit that I would see.
I think that's 100% true. Like
Mhm.
you're kind of already in that study mindset.
Yeah,
So, and test taking is a skill. So
exactly.
early on in your career, when you have more time, you should just get all four certifications knocked out of the way.
Hmm.
We've already prepared a lot of the study materials for the students at Elevate. So I
Absolutely.
think it's just easy going from like one certification to another one because like when they asked me like when I got my wisdom tooth pulled, they're like, Rich, do you want to go out there and do like the first two and then come back? I was like, no, just get all four done right now. Not like, in this case, like I don't think people should take all four exams in one sitting, but I think within a year, if you go ahead and give yourself the time frame that every quarter you're going to get one certification. One of my friends, I told you he landed the really, really, really high paying role overseas. His boss actually made them get these certifications, or they
In the room.
would not be entitled to the bonus. And he's like, "You guys gonna hate me now, but you guys can thank me later because." If you just wait, you're just going to keep on waiting. You should just get all the certifications out of the way early.
Hmm.
Because especially like when you get more senior in career and you have family and you have kids, it gets
Exactly. Yep.
harder to like because you have to make time to study. You have
Sure.
to make time to prep, and then as you get busier, it's also hard to schedule the test date. Uh,
Absolutely. No. Yeah,
so
100%. Yeah, yeah. And the other thing is that I mean, even if you want to change roles or, you want to get a job in a different company, these certifications still what a lot of recruiters look for, right? Like that's how they reach out to you on LinkedIn. That's because like usually they get job description from, the hiring manager, and most of the time the hiring manager lists, fundamental certifications. So if you get them out of the way early in your career, as you mentioned, you are in the study mindset, you are in, you have more time, so that would be the best time to get it done.
I heard like a rumor in the cybersecurity world that a lot of these certificate like you don't necessarily I have heard from some people where because of on the job training, like they don't need they already had that hands-on experience, but they're missing that piece of paper to get to the next role.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
no, that
Could you
that is
elaborate
true.
a little bit on that?
Sure, yeah. I mean, as you mentioned, there are a lot of people who have a lot of experience. They know how to get the work done. But like again, right, like recruiters job description, to get I mean, if you have the connection, if you have the certification, the piece of paper that you need, that's what the recruiters are looking for. So once you have that, you know, uh, certificates that says you're certified in X or Y, that's how, your resume, or that's how you get an interview. That's, that opens the door for you. Even if you know how to do the job or the work without the certification, a lot of time, recruiters won't even reach out to you and get you an interview.
It's hard. It's really hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Well, for those of you who are interested in transitioning into a career in cybersecurity, the link is in the description. Bander's LinkedIn handle is also in the description if you want to go ahead and talk to him. But I would say that's probably one of the biggest hindrances for people moving up in the career is just getting these certifications out of the way. And the faster you get them out of the way, the faster you can be making that sweet money. Because that's why we're in this field, and it's not the only reason, but it's one of the major reasons is the money. Um,
So
Andrew, thank you so much for your time, man. I appreciate it.
thank you, Rich. Appreciate it. Yeah.